or reconciliation.
Joe Biden addresses the United Nations for final time as president, with his last term and few more months
Even the
left.
horrors of war.
That's in New York City.
Things can get better. We should never forget that. I've seen that throughout my career. In the 1980s, I spoke out against apartheid in South Africa. And then I watched the racist regime fall. In the 1990s, I worked to hold Milosevic accountable for war crimes. He was held accountable. At home, I wrote and passed the Violence Against Women Act to end the scourge of violence against women and girls, not only in America, but across the world, as many of you have as well. But we have so much more to do, especially against rape and sexual violence as weapons of war and terror. We were attacked on 9/11 by Al-Qaeda and Osama bin Laden. We brought him justice. Then I came to the presidency in another moment of crisis and uncertainty. I believed America had to look forward. New challenges, new threats, new opportunities were in front of us. We need to put ourselves in a position to see the threats, to deal with the challenges, and to seize the opportunities.
Going on right now in New York City General Assembly.
The war that began.
Session already, General Assembly session started, or a lot of head of the state came from different countries. And they're all sitting here, the hall is full actually.
And we did, painful as it was. When I came to office as president, Afghanistan had replaced Vietnam as America's longest war. I was determined to end it, and I did. It was a hard decision, but the right decision. 4 American presidents had faced that decision, but I was determined not to leave it to the 5th. It was a decision accompanied by tragedy.
Kamala Harris is the vice president who is also candidate for next president. So voting going to start in
I think those lost lives, I think them every day. I think of all the 2,461 U.S. military deaths over a long 20 years of that war. 20,744 Americans wounded in action. I think of their service, their sacrifice, and their
that will be his final time as a president.
We honor their sacrifice.
He's addressing right now.
To face the future, I was also determined to rebuild my country's alliance and a partnership.
All the
level not
people are
seen.
sitting right here.
We did just that, from traditional treaty alliances to new partnerships like the Quad, the United States, Japan, Australia, and India. I know many look at the world today and see difficulties and react with despair, but I do not. I won't. As leaders, we don't have the luxury. I recognize the challenges from Ukraine to Gaza to Sudan and beyond. War, hunger, terrorism, brutality, record displacement of people, the climate crisis, democracy at risk, strains within our societies, the promise of artificial intelligence and its significant risk. The list goes on. But maybe because all I've seen and all we have done together over the decades, I have hope. I know there is a way forward. In 1919, the Irish poet William Butler Yeats described the world, and I quote, "Where things fall apart, the center cannot hold, where anarchy is loosed upon the world," end of quote. Some may say those words describe the world not just in 1919, but in 2024. But I see a critical distinction. In our time, the center has held. Leaders of people from every region and across the political spectrum